Let's actually turn our mics on. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry, that actually like we just like rocking out to the tunes. I'm Toby1. This is Waga. We actually remember we have a camera in this room,
Right,
so we thought we'd actually use a camera. Use what you got.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome to our 5-second shot. This is what we do for all cameras. This is really worth the time and effort going into this wonderful background, which is obviously a real live fire right below us and a beautifully lit up background.
I'm glad that we're using the camera. I did my hair, like 20 hours ago for this stream.
Yeah. I crumpled my shirt just for this.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Good.
Let's go to the game. We actually have our draft underway. Game number 2 of Team Empire going up against Kaipi.
Yeah, and we see Kaipi with the first pick, banning out the Bounty Hunter and Void, and once again, Mirana not being given to Kaipi. Not gonna happen. Wisp, however, did a lot of work in the laning phase.
There's a way to describe what happened there.
Denied! You could just say that Wisp happened in the last game, though. Like, he was all over the place. Come with me. Won the laning phase a lot. Made sure Sexy Bambo could play as aggressive as he wants to. And just, you know, enabled all of Kaipi.
You can understand why they first picked, like the first phase, they went both the Wisp as well as the Witch Doctor. Right. That's a lot of confidence in their own execution as well to make that work. But it's a new kettle of fish. There's no IO in this game. We'll see how Kaipi approach this one.
We'll see. You are doom. I think we will see it.
Yeah,
there we go. First pick.
What a surprise.
Doom.
You know, we're actually going to get back into that meta. Like, you know, you sit there and you just know. It's like, well, okay. So what wasn't banned out in the first? Okay, the Doom will be picked. What's going to be the answer? Well, we'll see the Invoker being picked up as well as this hero. So it's like, oh, what a surprise! You're a genius.
One interesting thing to mention here, though, Empire, after losing, actually go back for the same 2 picks that they first picked in the previous game. So they go into their Beastmaster Slaughter. They're like, okay, you know what? We lost to the Wisp. We lost to being outplayed. We didn't get the lanes that we needed.
Yep.
Let's just redo this. Our strat will work. And we trust in it. I like this. I think this takes attitude and confidence to go in with the same 2 picks.
If they lose 2-0, though, then it's going to be like a little bit of arrogance.
Then you look a little bit like idiots. But you would go down as brave idiots.
It's like, I know this is going to work. I know this is going to work. I believe, like, wasn't this exactly what RTK did during that wonderful, like, the best final in all of the international history? I just believe that my strat will work. That's what it's all about.
Well,
remember.
I mean, best final of international history would not be one with RTK in it, though. Just saying it was Navi and Alliance. Just TI3, dude. Like, come on, dude.
Come on. Can you take the joke?
You can't kill it like this.
Can you take the joke?
No, I have to dissect your joke and criticize.
You be one of those people just like, oh, you didn't actually get the joke. Let me explain it to you in very specific.
I'm not explaining
detail.
it. I'm just saying that it's bad. You know. Come on, Toby.
Hey, everyone makes a joke about the worst final in TI history.
Oh.
I remember I was there casting the bloody thing. Yay, I got to cast the grand final again. First time since TI 1. And it was that one.
It was great, Toby.
You know the greatest thing about that match? We got the crowd to do a Mexican wave.
Yeah.
That was the greatest thing about that match.
Well, there was also the time they went as 5. And I guess the tower. I like that part. All right, to focus on more current things, current affairs.
Let's do that.
Doombringer and Batrider being picked together here. It's something we have seen a lot in the other regions as well. This is sort of a global thing, just Doombringer being strong and having the BKB piercing stuff. If we look at every single hero that's picked so far in this match, they all pierce BKB really well. We have the Roar, we have the amplified damage, we have, you know, Bash in itself, Doombringer ulti, Batrider grab. It's just really hard to avoid these skills, and they scale really well into late game. So, again, Empire, they could itemize, or they could draft a really strong right-clicking lineup around this. I'm surprised they didn't want to go for the Vengeful in the previous game, as it was not banned. Might go for it in this game. Great Mind's Armor, even better aura. And now against the Batrider, I think you have great incentive to go for the Vengeful pick. Because you can just swap when you Batrider.
Wow.
Even better. Even better to cancel the Batrider grab.
It's funny with the Chinese game we were watching earlier, the one with I think it was actually the eHome game.
You're right.
Like the Bat Riders, like Oracle was banned in the second phase for this exact reason.
Yes.
Like you just don't want to have your ulti instantly cancelled.
Yeah, it's tough. But then again, you also have Bone Seven, who's a sneaky man with a lot
True.
of love for Batrider.
He is the man that invented the Bat Rider on haste build.
Yeah,
The Mask of Madness with BTs first.
Yeah, travels first into Mask of Madness, no blink. Of course, he is playing carry for this team, but he still has a profound love for Batrider. And as a drafter for his team, I think that influences your draft a little bit. AA, good counter to the Oracle though. Gonna be a great counter to Slardar as well if you do connect the Ice Blast, as he cannot.
Yeah, there's no healing. Actually, how does that interaction work when you get hit by Ice Blast, and he tries to throw the healing on? Like it just does nothing, right? Because it always looks like it does nothing anyway.
Yeah, it cannot heal.
Beautiful.
It's that's how I interpret it. I haven't played Oracle against AA and have tested it myself, but you cannot actually.
Yeah, the baseline is you can't heal when you're hit by Ice Blast.
I'm pretty positive it
like,
works as it should.
Oracle kind of like it could be something different because like does it give you a heal at the end of it all? Because if it does that, like if you're not affected by the Ice Blast at the end of it, then you should be okay, right?
Yeah. I'm actually pretty sure that it doesn't heal, but someone out there who plays more Oracle could always bring that.
You know who you need for these kind of things? You need Z-Freak.
Yeah.
Z-Freak loves to pick these little pieces apart. So Z-Freak, if you're tuning in right now, which you should be.
He loves to delve into the support mechanics on different things.
Yep.
I've talked to him a lot about different things when I played with him, and just he got good knowledge.
He was the one that didn't actually believe Swindles at Dota Pit when Swindles was just like, no, I attack the Lina because when she attacks me with Laguna Blade, she does like less damage. He's like, that's not the way it works.
On which? When Swindles attacked with what?
He was playing just a Shadow Blade hero, and he finished up the Silver Edge because he wanted to negate all the damage that was being done. And it's like, wait, it doesn't negate magical damage, does it? Everyone on the stage actually didn't believe it negated magical damage. Okay. And then we instantly went back into the complexity rooms and was like, Zephr's like, okay, we're gonna test this, and it was 100% right. Where Shadow Silver Edge like negates all
damage output by a hero.
Yeah,
that's true.
it was. Yeah, we were there going, what the hell?
There's a lot of good mechanics for that. I mean, there's a ton of good heroes to go on that cannot react because their reaction is to throw damage at you, and they don't have any. For example, Silver Edging in on a Zeus. He's gonna ulti and what exactly?
Yep.
No one cares. But mechanics, we could dive into it forever. Let's look at the game. We have a Weaver AA combo being drafted here. Always really nasty on laning phase, as you have the chilling touch with the Gemini attack. That hurts so much. But I'm looking more towards Empire and what they're doing here. Bringing Klinks into the game. Klinks is going to be strong against AA. He can always find pickoffs on him. And, you know, AA is one of those heroes who wants to lurk around on the map, just not be at the team fight, just kind of send his ulti there and farm somewhere else.
Yeah.
Klinks will punish that kind of play.
Yeah, Klinks actually going to just destroy the Ancient Apparition, but I'm also worried about the Weaver. Like, even if you get yourself a Lincoln Sphere, it's not going to protect you enough. With the amplification, Klinks is probably going to build in for something like the Orchid into the crit. And with that, the Weaver is destroyed. And then you got Beastmaster, one of the best initiators against a Weaver once he gets Blink and level 3 Necrobook.
Yeah.
Because you can burn the mana away fast enough that like maybe the Weaver can't escape.
Exactly.
Or you force out an early time lapse, allowing the rest of his teammates to kick in.
Well, I mean, there are two
Wait,
different...
is this a Bamboo Weaver?
I think it could be.
And then you run a mid-Bat Rider with a safe lane PL?
Could always be a mid PL as well. I mean, it's really, really popular. If you do that, you can have the offlane Bat Rider and Doom position 4.
No, true. And with Team Empire, like
Makes a ton of
having
sense.
like the last pick here, that you see what they've got and then change your lanes accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty flexible. The way they...
Yeah, I'm actually really liking like just even without knowing Team Empire's last year here, I'm still feeling really confident about their lineup, and they're gonna go for a 4-position Beastmaster and a Darkseer off lane.
Yep.
So wait, hang on, is that the way it's gonna work out?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, and
Afterlife itself.
Yeah, and Slaughter then goes towards the mid.
Yeah, and that makes it kind of interesting. I mean, mid Slaughter is good against a mid PL. In fact, it kind of works. You don't want to have a squishy hero anyway.
Would you commit more? Like, would you actually bring the Oracle in there as well, trying to keep the PL off
probably,
the lane?
I mean, I expect that both teams are going to poke in with a support and just harass towards the mid, for sure. But, I don't know. I like Empire's draft. I don't really love the Weaver and PL on the same team, but there is a Doom and a Batrider. That's great teamfight control, but I'm going to give it to Empire. I think they have the chance to make a 1-1 here.
Yeah, it looks solid. Like, I like their draft, but if Kaipi do get out of control, like,
Oh yeah, they need a better laning phase than the last game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And then looking towards the items, I'm not sure if I think Ramses should go for the Orchid or the Desolator build. Desolator does allow him to push more and get more stuff done, and it also kind of synergizes with all the, you know, right-click kind of damage they have on their team already.
you really want to have like that direct counter against the Weaver, though, because if you kill off the Weaver, then your life becomes a hell of a lot easier.
That's the thing. If you rush Orchid, you could have it before there's, you know, any really good counter item on the Weaver.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
wait, they're smoked.
Yeah, they smoked inside the
sneaky.
base underneath the tier 3 tower. They're coming to try and gank Empire's jungle.
Sneaky like snakes. They're just running in.
Oh, there's the movement first. Klink's going to be revealed, but
That's just one guy, though.
yeah, look where the Beastmaster Hawk is, too. Like, Ramses is looking for him, and now they trigger the rest of the smoke. Ramses has to go in.
No
Is there
detection.
a sentry? Is there
Nope.
detection? Wait, what? You going for a gank onto a Klinks with no detection?
Well, they didn't want to get Clinks, Toby. They were hoping for someone else.
It's, yep.
It's just that Clinks happened to be there, and he actually saw them ward now as well. So
He didn't ping it, though.
he didn't, but he should have seen it. Maybe he didn't.
Oh, hilarious enough, Empire also doesn't have detection.
Yeah.
So that
That's
camp
fine.
may remain blocked.
Yeah.
But they're your 2 wards, so you commit both wards to watching the Empire jungle. I suppose at least stops it. Actually, no, it doesn't really stop
Bambo
anything.
wants that bird, and he got it. That's 77 experience right there.
I'm waiting more for the runes. What's going to be the big one? Doom will grab one. Ramsey was sitting on top of it looking for that. And that should be both Doom and Slaughter who get the early runes.
Yeah. I just want to highlight that killing one Hawk like that, 77 experience, is a ton. That's almost like a range creep. And we all know those are worth, you know,
That's almost
everything.
the old bounty rune, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Batrider.
That really helps the laning phase.
At least he's got an advantage here, Bambo. It's the fact he's not going up against...
Ramses.
He's not going up against searing arrows of the Klinks.
Yeah.
So there's no early damage because Klinks was forced to go into the skeleton walk.
And he got the full creep pull as well. So he's going to get, you know, one full creep wave without being harassed. It's pretty comfortable for an offlaner.
It's actually going to be really like annoying as well for Ramses. Like he'll make the most out of that level, like that extra 1 point up in armor. But like he's had to take so much damage underneath his own tier 1 tower.
Yeah.
And he's only got a salve available.
It's not going to be easy for him. I can tell you that. Battery is a massive impact on the lane. Especially when there's some aggressive player on it. But they have a nice thing. The Oracle can purge off the sticky napalm. So when he has like 3 or 4 stacks on him, he can just remove all of that immediately. And he can also block magic damage. So I think King R should have this lane on lock.
Ramses goes in for his. Bamboo will have to guess
Yeah.
where he would be if he wanted that kill.
He just want to use it. I mean, he's already level 3 on the offlane at minute 1.5. That is such a good start.
Darkseid's having a good time as well. Like he pulled his own creep wave over. Now there's a double creep wave pushing underneath the tier 1 tower in a moment.
Sure. Sure, he's doing pretty
Even
well.
though Bone Seven's trying to prepare this just so he can like Shikuchi through and slow it down a bit more.
It's
but-
not that much fun playing Weaver against Iron Shell as well. You're always at such short distance, so you will take a lot of damage. We have a little bit of a run for the rune here. Afterlife trying to get it, but AA is there in time. It's going to be his rune.
Bounty and illusion. It just seems to be a pretty, like, again, like slow start to the early point of the game. There's no easy kill potential for anyone. Like the PL can harass Scandal down, but actually, if Scandal had himself a Mango, I'd be like, yeah, Scandal could just return. Like Mango pops into Crush, but he doesn't have that anymore.
Yeah, does not.
In fact, what's coming out? So okay, his bottle is on the way. Sing Sing's just shy of the money if he's going for a bottle of his own. Well, there's your movement.
Oh,
Infernal
wow.
Blade, Scandal, you really have to respect that amount of damage. And it caused come with me. He had an Hadouken inside of his
Yeah.
own chest.
The shockwave, it deals tons of damage and long. I mean, that's just a crazy gank, right?
Yeah.
Just the Infernal Blade and the Hadouken is so
Look at the
much.
money he's got now. He's sitting at 1.1k. I'm wondering, like, what Doom even wants to build into here. Like, do you build for the late game? Do you almost feel like you can get away with like running a Midas on your 4 position?
No.
You go directly into attack?
You don't need a Midas. You just need items that are going to allow you to gank and be effective. I think Windlace is a good item to pick up here. And go into early drums is an option. We'll see. Vanguard and Crimson Guard Rush is very popular as well right now. So making himself immortal should be his first goal.
Okay.
You know, that's the Doom #1 priority. And I think that's what he's doing. He's just going Vanguard. Most likely. Oh, he's going to go for the mana boots to sustain. That's understandable.
Maybe he also... Actually, yeah, when you think about it, he's going to be the mech builder in this game.
He could go Greaves, for sure. Works for his team.
Because there's no one... Like, you definitely want a Bat Rider picking that up. PL will not, and Weaver, hell no. Like, all these guys will not do it.
Yeah. That's a good idea, because... If anyone is going to build a Midas, it might be the AA who's just sitting back. Sure, he's the position 5 support in this game, but even so, it's a great hero for Midas.
Bat Rider says hello to King R. Might also reveal the fact that Observer was there. Does King R... he's got Vision of Come With Me. They don't have Raw available, but the Boars, the double, slowing everything down a little bit more.
Yeah. And Bambo trying to work his way to level 4 here. Who was level 3... You know, at 1.5 minutes in, but he actually has not gone. He hasn't broken the level 4 yet. And Darkseer has been getting a lot down here, so Empire, the laning stage is not going. I mean, they're not dominating, but they're doing better than the last game.
I was actually having a bit of a poke around looking for the stacks for Bambo.
Yep.
But nothing exists right now. Like, this is the other camp, which could be stacked, but like Massacre, he keeps like trying. He just missed the pull over it there as well. He's just using this camp to do the pulls.
Yeah.
Which means there's nothing for the Bat Rider to flash farm.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have any stacks prepared for Batrider, but I think they're just playing Batrider on the lane here and maybe bringing the Doom up again to fight.
Yeah. Come on, he just waits for the perfect target.
Surprised he doesn't go Windlace on Doom yet. Such a good value item, just for a person who needs to run in and get the Infernal Blade off.
Yep.
And if he gets it, people almost always die. Also, his laning ward did reveal Doom's rotation again, so Empire should be aware what's going down. Beastmaster working his way to level 6.
You're watching Oracle's movement too. Like, you gotta love the fact those trees are gone. Like, perfect vision of Bambo, thanks to that laning ward you're talking about. But Ramses doesn't have enough life to really fight this. Like, they salve him up and come on me instantly.
Oh, the dust.
Tries to trigger it. He actually does pretty early on, and Ramses, they just take it off him.
Yeah. I mean, come with me just playing ultra aggressive.
Oh,
the roar.
Bambo. Yeah, that roar. It's nice, and with the damage from Ramses, they're gonna find that kill. There's still the Hadouken inside the Doombringer. If he can get an Infernal Blade onto Mapochka, then he's gonna find this kill. He's got just enough mana to do both, but he can't reach him. He doesn't have the movement speed to get there, so he'll just like Hadouken, but it's not enough damage. Ramses has himself a double kill on this safe lane Clinks, the one hero that Kaipi wanted to keep down.
Yeah, for sure. And he got kited to death there. That was beautiful play by Empire. He also got level 6 now on Clinks, so he can heal up with the ulti. Doesn't have to back to base. Great stuff. And even if he was to live there, oh wow, solo kill by Weaver onto the Darkseer.
Yeah, pretty deep underneath the tower.
Yeah, that was nice. Of course,
now
he did have the
Bambo's
buff.
gonna get his revenge. Ramses doesn't have enough mana to go Invis. His Soul Ring's still on cooldown. He's short of mana by about 5. Tries to kite away for the Firefly, but it just won't be enough. So everything which they get up on the top lane kind of gets like taken away when Bone 7 as well as Bambo can get solo kills.
Empire, you had the laning stage right there. You just need to hold. Hold the baby. Don't drop this.
Sorry.
They need to be careful.
How far do they go back?
It's gonna be very dangerous as soon as the AA hits level 6, because that's when Kaipi can really start looking for dangerous rotations. Probably because Blink Dagger should be up around, you know, the 12-minute mark or whatever on Batrider. Maybe even sooner if he has like good next few minutes.
Kind of forgot about the Ancient Apparition. Like, the supports of Vampire being involved. Like, you come over as a Beastmaster, you get your Raw. Like, Oracle's obviously been very active on his lane as well. But this AA has just been stack pull, stack pull, stack pull.
Every AA's dream, Toby, is being forgotten and just left to your own device so you can farm up, get level 6, and then BAM! In comes the ulti.
Oh, come with me in the trees. The Observer gives him the vision.
Oh, the
so he starts with a stun at the perfect time, but It's a level 2 surge, so Afterlife still has the extra movement to get back to the tier 1.
We see a smoke rotation top here, and maybe Sexy Bambo will get roared.
And he'll
They're
get roared.
trying.
He could Firefly himself up the hill if he possibly... Yeah, he's going to make this.
He's got the invis rune, so
And he's
fine.
away from the boars. Like, Miposhka's boars aren't doing anything. And yeah, with an invis, like, what else are they going to do?
Yep. He just runs away. Scandal not allowed to find any kills yet. He is losing out a little bit on the mid CS as well. Sing Sing is 10 CS ahead of him. So going a little bit better for the PL here.
Well, they're going to fortify to protect this top tower. Yep. The creep wave's not going to last much longer, hence you can just fortify for it.
Yeah, and I mean, it's hard for him to break this tower against the Batrider. He has both the Flame Break and the Firefly, but they're probably going to get it now. Klinks just deals tons of damage.
TP's coming in. That's a Weaver.
PL
PL's
too.
also there with him. So Shikuchi forward. They got a little bit sticky napalmed up. That's actually 3 over on the Beastmaster. He just wants to TP out. Not going to happen. The damage is actually going to be enough before the Flame Break reaches them.
That's one down.
They have the dust as well on the Doombringer. So if Ramsey shows himself, they can just go for it. But with such a heavy rotation, they have to push out the top lane. Actually, look at the rotations already.
Oh wow, they're TPing down bottom, but I don't think they
The
have
Ob sees it.
I don't think they have the heroes to take a tier 1 in trade. They're just going to lose a tower here. Wow.
Yeah, an Afterlife's creep wave, like Ancient Apparition pulls it into the tree line. Like all you can do is creep skip it.
Yeah.
This will buy time for everyone to like eventually move back down there. Like yeah, you moved up the like Bone 7 as well as the PL, but come on, we can TP down.
Yeah,
And he may want to do that, like actually helping
Oh,
the Ancient
shit.
Apparition Afterlife. He's going to try and... Oh, no, he doesn't see it.
Wow, he
The
barely...
Duke around the trees. Now they see each other. Cold feet. Ramses makes his play.
He's probably going to die here, but he did freeze that guy. They're not TPing anyone down there.
Oh, they're moving towards mid instead. It's like they're going to try and gank up on Scandal.
Wow, they're giving a lot of respect, actually.
Here's the TP.
Okay, now they want to defend.
It took a long time.
Poor Massacre. I mean, he could have been saved. It's just that Come With Me didn't want to TP yet. It's fine. Well, they didn't want to make a big mistake and TP into a fight where they know they can't have the Weaver or PL, right? But...
Well, they TP down. They still want to try and fight. Bone 7 gets roared. He actually got really like quick on that. He got Shikuchi off. So there was no instant follow-up. Now the Ice Blast on its way. It's only going to chill Scandal. It doesn't actually do any real major damage. And Come With Me, he's not going to get the Doom off. The Flame Break does a little bit more with the lasso, dragging Klinks back over again. Bone 7 is here. Fortunes and however locks him, Bambo and Bone 7 together. But more support is there from Sing Sing. Doppelganger's up. They keep the chase going. Afterlife should be dead anyway. Sing Sing will move himself over to ensure this kill.
Oh boy.
Even if that neutral almost got the denial.
They're just scrambling right now, and this Slardar, I mean, he might live here, but
Nah.
he's going down. Wow. They're just chasing down so many kills. And what did they get in return? A kill on Doom?
Yep.
Who cares? Doom is gonna flash farm with Devour anyway. He's gonna recover in levels. That kill did not pay for anything.
You can't blame Empire for feeling like they had the upper hand in the fight though. Like you bring down
definitely
Doom, there is no Doom to work with. And the Ancient Apparition ulti was also very ineffective.
It missed entirely, so there was some chance, but then you just see this PL and Oracle, or PL run down, and Oracle can't stay. It just turns into Empire running away.
It's interesting that Ramses waits until his Death Pact wears off before he starts attacking into Bambo. And then Bambo escapes on 140 life-ish.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that feels odd. Mapochka's
Scared.
also in a little bit of hurt. He's got Ice Blast on him as well as that Doom.
Yeah, but he's fine. Doom level 1 actually doesn't deal much damage at all. It's more of a disable than anything else. It's 20 damage per second. Pure damage, sure, but it's still not a very powerful nuke.
Sing Sing. Not a fan of amplification. He's actually building into that diffuser blade straight away. No BTs, no drums, no... Well, he's got the Aquila.
I was curious about it, because most people will go for Travels first, but I suppose they have so many people that could be farming on every wave. They have Weaver. It just makes them a little bit stronger if they get that diffusal sooner. It also allows them to break any Orchid Rush from the Klinks, if it will happen. Which, you know, from the bird's eye view, we know that he's not packing that kind of money.
Yeah.
He's not going to be doing it. And his itemization looks like it's going to be a Desolator. But anyway, just a good item for early team fights.
I wonder if you actually feel like you can get away with just having the baby disc, so... Like,
Oh.
just the Blightstone.
The thing is, there's no other item that you can go for. After you buy the Aquila and the Soul Ring, you're committed for a Desolator. I mean, you don't go back for an Orchid after you have these items.
Yeah,
And
true.
there's no other natural item beside from it. You could go
Because your
mainly-
timing's going to be really odd if you do.
Yeah. There's like some Hammer
Both 7. There's your Blink from Scandal. And
Wow.
they get the kill. He does buy the Lincoln Sphere recipe before his own death. So as far as money lost, Weave doesn't lose anything. He just gives it to the Clinks. And time dead, obviously.
That's always something, but you know, it's still a kill, and they're going to transition this into a Roshan. But as we saw in last game, even if you take multiple Roshans, you don't get much experience from it. You spend a lot of time to kill it because he's so strong. And you have to make something happen with the Aegis. It is great for Slardar, though. It truly is. Oh,
There goes Roshan. That Ice Blast only for a fraction of a second later.
Last hitting Rosh
Yeah.
would be something.
It's kind of crap damage to do it, especially at level 1, but...
Yeah, especially with Roshan having some magic damage resistance. You know?
Yep. All those jazz. Bambo finds himself a target. Scandal.
Oh.
Instantly, they
Broke.
use the Fortune's End, the Test of Fate, False Promise, that one, to actually keep him alive. Has come with me. Well, he's going to get nuked down. You fight it eventually. Ramsey's on the run out of there. The denial. Well, it actually happens. Clinks actually denies up the Doom target. You've still lost 3 for the price of 2, however, even if one of them is denied.
Yeah.
Scandal's on the run, ticking down.
I mean, Scandal might even get caught here. And this is a fight where they do have Aegis. They're just running again.
Oh, nice
Kaipi's
crush.
team fight, dude.
Sing Sing with the lance. They're going to slow him down. He can't escape from this.
I just feel like it's Kaipi outplaying, actually. Even though last game, yes, they controlled the team fights really well, and in this game they are too. I don't think it's just that they have better draft for it. They just play correctly, you know? I mean, sure, you have the break on the lasso immediately, but in the way they take the fight, who everyone is chasing and so on, I just think Kaipi make better movements.
I'm with you on it. Like, it just feels like they're always at the right place at the right time, and they fight as a full squad.
Yeah.
Where Team Empire, like, normally there's that flash of brilliance, and you're like, man, like, give me a highlight clip out of that one, and then
Yeah.
next time you're like, oh wait, so positioning was slightly off.
Yeah, it just hurt them immediately. And here we have again Batrider gonna run in and chase. He actually used his flame break, so there could have been a moment, but he doesn't have. He has cooldown TP.
Yeah.
Else he could maybe have TP'd out from that.
Looks like he's just trying to get a good aggressive ward down, which would signal the fact that Empire is looking at the tier 1 tower in mid lane as a priority.
Yeah, it's just a great ward to have around the 15 minutes to have that one, but there's even a sentry ward down before that ward goes, so it's not gonna happen.
But the Clinks, once he gets desolated, like, you don't even, like, the vision's nice so you know if someone's going to try and counter-initiate onto you. Or sorry, just initiate. But you can normally kill off those tier 1 towers very quickly if there's no fortification. Especially with the fully completed deso.
Yeah, he's now looking at 140 gold to complete the deso, and Clink's damage output really skyrockets when he gets hit, because normally you don't run around with the Mithril Hammer, as you see here. He kept his first Mithril Hammer in the courier the entire time, so it really goes from nothing to everything at once.
Finish the job, Bambo. if you do, you attack the sentry ward once, and then just leaves it there.
Who has time for it anyway?
The bottom lane's pushing in, which is the reason why he may have left earlier.
Yeah, he wants experience.
No, he had to lose the own sentry ward. The boar is actually going to deward both the obs and the sentry ward because he didn't want to stick around
Toby was
to follow up the bottom lane. Like, this.
Bambo, please, dude.
He was sitting there with Firefight too. It wouldn't have taken him that long.
Dude, Batrider right click is so bad.
But it does. He still has like 4 attacks to kill it off.
Like a full minute, Toby.
Oh, big miss crush.
Yeah.
Kami wants to initiate. Bambo's going to jump up the flame break, pushing him around. The Ice Blast in a good position if they're going to retreat out through the right, but they don't. Now King R, TP. You've got Infernal Blade, so that TP ain't going to function. And then, well, you could try and protect Scandal with the ultimate, but crushes, control, no heal, blinks away, but he basically just pops.
It's a pretty funny blink, though.
Oh, both 7? Well, they use the Vac of Afterlife. He just wants Maposhka.
Oh my god.
Flame Break is back again. They just can't TP out. It's like 1 by 1. Duck Hunt level 1, then Duck Hunt level 2.
Even on mid now, and they're being scouted out by Sing Sing as well. He knows that they're here, and he has a Diffusal Blade. He could actually have chased this Darkseer. Would have been risky to do so, but he could have gone for it. With so many people dead already, with Slardar down, could have been a play. But right now, he's just happy and content being farming up And sure, they may not have full domination on the CS board, but they're just winning every fight right now.
Things are pretty good, man. If you're
a Kaipi fan.
if you're in Kaipi's shoes, like it doesn't look right on the gold, but on the experience, it shows more of like, at least the way we're viewing this game.
But look at how Empire are moving. Again, moving S5, going down mid here. They're investing so much time together, and that's when you really fall behind in the experience.
Like, who do you even want to initiate on? Like, the damage onto Bone 7 will be nice, but he's got a Lincoln Sphere, so like, you almost need to have that Beastmaster Raw, and maybe Maposhka, because he had a fair amount of money, and he built into a Necrobook. I thought she thought he was going to be building a Blink Dagger instead, so you get that jump into kill.
I think it would be better. I mean, as a support Beastmaster who's not being very self-centered, a late Necrobook is not having a big impact compared to a Necro Rush.
So you have to go for the Necro Rush?
No, I mean the opposite. That Necro is only good if you really get it early. This Necro is going to be so late that the PL and the Weaver are just going to kill. Oh, look at the initiation.
Yeah,
Batrider.
there's Scandal. Nice double blink.
Jump.
That Ice Blast, however, is going to help Scandal just completely die, but there's your back wall. So finally, Empire's getting something. The time himself from Bone 7 brings it back to full life. The Doom may already be down, but Bambo, now he lassos, dragging back Ramses, but that damage from the Oracle, his nukes are just so damn good. Half-Life's bailing out. This one's like, okay, 2 for 1. We're fine with that one. The lance damage can't even kill off King R.
Wow.
This time they bail out right.
Yeah, that's a one-team fight. I mean, they did lose their slaughter, but I suppose you have to take anything you can get here. 2 for 1 is a good trade.
Yeah, overall you still go up by 1,100 in the experience, the goal by about 700.
Yep.
You're okay with that. And you're still buying more and more space for Ramses to fight and gank.
Yeah, and he might find a courier here.
Yep.
He's sneaking around, and he saw it earlier with his ward. He's going to run up, check for it. There it is.
Is he?
You never really want to have your courier hover over the secret shop.
Yep.
Just send it into a tree line. It's going to be safer every time. But
unfortunately, the hotkey sends it to there.
Oh, I never use that. I never send the courier somewhere with a hotkey. That's not safe. Right. That might explain why.
Yeah.
So many people just, AFK the courier there and it dies. If we could see a hot map over where couriers die, it's along the mid lane, and it's right there.
Oh, Bambo, that damage. Ramses puts his fresh blink to work. He can get hit by this Ice Blast, but he'll still be fine. Come With Me won't be able to reach him. And in fact, now they just turn the roar on to Come With Me. And Kaipi, now they bite off more than they can chew.
That is a beautiful turnaround. And I like to see this. There's still fight in Empire, They had a tough game, but this is a very farmed Clinks. The Blink Dagger works really well here, just towards the aggressive playstyle. And especially with the fact you have Oracle in your team. Whenever you have Oracle ulti, you can always blink. So, good reason to have it.
Look at the wraparound by Ramses.
Oh, he's
it's going to take him, what, 3 hits to kill off the Ancient Apparition?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he goes for Sing Sing with a back.
Wow.
They really want that PL dead. They still just take the AA anyway. He did it as an afterthought with 2 attacks.
That's really smart, actually, by Ramses. Going on PL before he reacts, forcing it to drop a walk immediately as well. And then he kills off AA because, hey, AA used his ulti earlier, and it doesn't matter if I go on him immediately or within 2 seconds. That's just a beautiful little thing. Most people will go for AA straight there.
And now they just go for objective-based gaming. Ramses, that damage on the Come With Me! It's so huge!
3 hits again.
You got a buyback over on Sing Sing, but like you kind of don't want to expend that on a PL.
You really don't. You might throw away all your early game advantage if you buy back like that.
Well, it looks like Empire's not going to force the issue. Like, Bone 7 Shikuchi's himself out, but, like, yeah, Empire's already bailing out of here.
Yeah, and this draft is so much better rounded around the right click. With that minus armor from Beastmaster, with the attack speed from Beastmaster and minus armor from the Slardar, this Clinks is going to town in teamfights.
Yeah. And wait till he gets his next damage dealing item. He's got 12,000 net worth and 9.2k of the Weaver.
We could even look to him going for Lincoln's next, though.
Would you think Lincoln's? Because right now, like, if you built something like a Chrysalis into a Daedalus, you're going to rip apart almost any Kaipi hero in like 2-3 attacks.
I think
like this moment. You Sentry, there's 3 attacks to kill off an Ancient Apparition.
That's the point, though. He just got his level 16 from that, and I think he's going to keep 3-hitting the AA. He's going to keep killing anyone with Amplify on them really, really quick.
So he doesn't need the damage output at this point?
Damage item next. I think Lincoln's, to make sure he doesn't get doomed or worse, Batrider grabbed when Oracle is not around. Just a sense of security.
Hmm.
But of course, Ramses, if he wants to be a boss and just go for a damage item like Daedalus, I'm all for it, dude.
Oh, here's the attack on Roshan. Negative 17 armor
Yep.
on Roshan.
Roche has had better days. And again, Slardar being granted that Aegis. He does have a 4-staff now as well, so he's playing the playmaker Slardar, not going for the armlet, heart kind of build, just instead controlling. And 4-staff, of course, great item defensively as well, not just the initiation.
And with all these towers, level 3 Necrobook is done.
He goes for a BKB, alright. I don't think that BKB is great here in this game.
Well, we talked about everything that would penetrate BKB anyway.
Yeah, he can't use BKB, but there will be certain penetration. Sing Sing's tactics, dude. They're coming around.
Yes.
I don't know. I honestly don't know why he would buy a BKB here. It only strikes me as like countering Doom apart from the Doom ulti, like trying to get around the Scorched Earth and the Firefly, the everything around the Infernal Blade, but I don't think it's worth it. Anyway, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Push is still going to come. Level 3 Necrobook is now actually on Miposhka. And Slardar's waiting for the moment he can just get the perfect attack off. The Situ still taking some time, and up on top lane, the counter push from Kaipi is really quite weak. In fact, it almost looks like Kaipi are expecting Empire to take the tower and then back up to defend, and that's when they jump.
Yeah. Well, that's what's going to happen, and I wonder if they can actually jump, because now they're kind of just forfeiting this and backing out. They're not going to get a better trade here.
Oh, they actually scanned. They scanned, Empire scanned and saw Kaipi moving here.
They see that they're still there, in fact. They know there's someone sticking around.
There's the TP. Scan will have to go for almost a blind blink crush. He doesn't see up the hill.
Yeah.
So that's the downside.
Everyone gets out safely. And Miposhka should be careful down here on bottom lane. He is hovering in the tree line. Just trying to set up, I guess.
So why hasn't he spent his money either? Like, he can buy a blink dagger now.
Yeah.
Unless he's worried about, like...
He might be thinking, should I buy Vladimir's? Should I buy Travels? Should I buy Blink? You know, there's a few items that might be on his mind. And here we have Clinks. Just barely revealed himself there in the sentry ward before he blinked out.
You still want to kind of go for the blink. Like, keep up with the Slardar. So when Slardar initiates, you got someone to instantly follow through.
I think you just, make sure that you have the whole crew able to go in real quick, because then you have 4 blink daggers on your team, and it just enables your team so much.
Ramsey sees a target. It's going to be Sing Sing. Even if he initiates right now, he's not going to find the kill, primarily because it's still a PL.
Yeah. Well, that's one downside that Empire have. If this game goes really late, PL does become a monster. Like, they don't have great stuff to deal with him. They would need Slardar to get a crush, amplify, and then during that time, they need to deal the damage before he double walks or anything.
Yeah.
Which
is going to be more difficult once the mana style is up and running.
Really difficult, especially when it gets, into a late game.
However, this is a better situation. Sing Sing doppelgangers away. That's a pretty obvious one target. The 4-staff into Blink Dagger. Scandal's got such a great initiation range.
Vacuum as well to just keep
I
the
never even
going.
saw him die. Like, that was like a perfect evaporation.
Yeah. Yeah, he got obliterated, and that's without buyback available.
That's no big abilities either being committed. Like, Roar is still up. You've still got your Necrobooks. Yeah, it's just no buyback for 44 seconds.
That's the power of Slardar as an initiator. He does not operate on a long cooldown. Nothing he has is long cooldown.
Yeah, so they just set up again. They just give him an iron shell. If you can find a target, just make the jump.
Yeah.
And Bambo is going to have even harder time. He's got Blink as well as his 4-staff, but you just finish up an Ether Lens over on the Oracle, so that False Promise range is really, really good.
It is extremely good. And you can't really go on King R, because he has everyone around him protecting him.
Oh, the jump. Afterlife, back 2-man wall, the follow, crush onto 2, come with me. He's going to go down, he doesn't even get the Doom off.
Oh, he got
buyback
the ulti.
is available, but you've lost so many, and now Bambo also dies on the front lines.
They're getting crushed.
They got split. That fight's got split in perfect half, and Scandal. Okay, he was waiting for Bonesev to jump him. Remember, he's still got the Aegis, the Immortal, but now they're going to start giving him more life thanks to King R.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to keep going. Now Sing Sing is alive, but he's like, okay, my team is dead, so...
You land spam. That's all you can do. Like,
yeah.
you land spam and you swarm.
You can't stop the second Rex, I think. I'm pretty sure it goes down. Doom will buy back, but they can just commit.
Afterlife. He actually vax. What was he expecting there? I think they were thinking that was the real PL.
Okay, they're gonna back out. They're gonna try and disengage this.
Well, they just did blow their combo a little bit. And
Yeah.
Ramses doesn't. Well, actually, no, he does actually have the Death Pact triggered at the moment. And no, okay, there's your opening. Come with me. 3 attacks. Ramses, the BKB is up, so he stands his ground. The Aegis Immortal will finally be triggered. But the Doom is down. The melee Rex is following. Ramses focuses on that now. Sing Sing stunned up. You already get that false promise on Scandal, trying to give him a little bit of space here with the Fuser Blade. Bambo lassos over on Ramses. This will be a big kill. The Battle Rider gets almost 1,300 gold just from that one kill. And Scandal, they need to buy space. The Crush will help do that. He's got 8-1 charges, the mech as well, and blinks off cooldown. They both blink away. Afterlife is their flame break. It was on cooldown.
Yeah.
So the TP is out will be successful, and you still took a lane and a half of racks for Empire.
I mean, that's devastating. This is a whole different Empire than in the previous game. Playing differently, just executing very crisply. I mean, they're comboing off a Slaughter initiation really well with the Clinks. Like, always there in time with the DPS. This is really high quality now that they're playing. Compared to last game, this is completely different.
Well, hello. Lotus Orb is now done as well on the Darkseer. More dispels available. It's not looking to probably really return anything apart from maybe the Doom.
No, it's good against the Doom and the Batrider for sure. I mean, it's
true.
super annoying for them. They can't really go. And look at bottom. Initiation. Triggers the Lincolns.
This is the kind of stuff we were looking for from the Beastmaster.
Dude, that was a clean kill by Miposhka. He summoned those Necros, immediately mana burn, and got the roar off before the Weaver had time to react. He was quick there, so really good execution. Solo killing the Weaver.
The reason why you always fear that Beastmaster combination, and we have to keep in mind too, this is Miposhka, who was the 4th position.
Yeah, and how long ago were you talking about him only having Necrobook and what item he was going to buy?
Yeah.
Look at him now! He's got the same money! 2 more items, the same money!
He's the 2nd highest net worth on the board.
That's monstrous.
Yep.
And he was underfarmed as all hell earlier.
It's like, okay, well, Ancient Apparition, he had the Dream Star, as you said, like, pull, stack, he's got 2.9k net worth, a Ghost to try and protect himself from this Clinks. This Clinks has just done so much work.
Yep.
And now, what was that Lincoln's? I think, I think you're right, man. He is actually buying a Lincoln's as well as the BKB. That wasn't what you called, but you're still looking for the Lincoln's instead.
Yeah. I mean, if you have Lincoln's and BKB, then you can just feel ultra safe, and that's all they need. He has the damage. We can see it in every fight. People are just melting extremely quick because of the Desolator and the Amplify Armor together.
The funny thing is, like, Kamwami can't do anything about it. Like, Kamwami right now, it looks like he's trying to build up into into a Vanguard, into Crimson.
He has no items at all.
Yeah.
He actually has nothing. He didn't max Fireblade, which I have no idea why. This is a max Devour build is not good. It
may just be that whole, like, I need to recover. I don't have a Midas myself.
It could be.
We're bunkered inside the base.
I think there's no time when you can actually go and try to recover, though. If you're at the point where you need to be strong for fights right now, then you can't skill Devour instead of Fireblade, which is, it lowers the cooldown from 16 to 4 and has effective uptime of 100%. It's a crazy good upgrade. And you have the mana boost, so you have the mana to sustain it.
Scandal's got a Shiva's Guard on him.
Yeah, I mean, there's items galore going on over on the side of Empire. Everyone is just getting really, really massive. I mean, Orko's working on an Aghanims. I have not seen this in a competitive game.
Wait, what?
I'm sure it has happened sometime, but Orko Aghanims is crazy, crazy good. I've never seen it in a competitive game, but it is a wild thing.
As something tells me we're not going to see it in a competitive game, primarily because
this is going to end before that.
Yeah, he's not going to have time.
Yeah.
So they give cheese to the Clinks. Aegis Immortal goes into the hands of the Slaughter. So once again, they let the Initiator for Empire have the second life.
I mean, imagine if he gets it, though. It's a 1-second cooldown, Purifying Flames. You could use that aggressively if you wanted to. You can just keep throwing it, and the enemy's not going to have time to get the regeneration going enough before they're dead. It's a strong nuke.
Good luck, boys.
Oh, boy. I don't know how Kaipi are going to hold this one, but they need to pull a true miracle to hold against this Aegis and Cheese.
Yeah, Empire looks like this game is pretty firmly under their control.
I mean, they got out of that S game and just asked themselves, what were we doing? And here they come.
What were we doing? Well, we didn't have damage and great initiation.
Well, we
Problem
didn't
solved.
really combo. Right, gotcha.
Combinations are always fun.
Well,
Meanwhile, Ramses. They fortified it. It's too late. The tier 3 tower's already taken.
Filthy.
Like, imagine if he actually had, like, it's a double damage room, which helps him out here.
Sure.
But imagine if he actually has, like, a damage dealing item.
Yeah, if you had a damage
Like
build,
another
for
one
sure.
apart from, like the Desolator.
Yeah. I mean, that's the funny part, though. He only has one damage item, and he still hits like a truck. Sure, DD in this case, but in every other fight, he hasn't had a DD. And he's just such a monster. Clink's truly a terrifying hero.
Mm-hmm.
And not respected enough, I think.
Oh, jump out. Scandal. He Shivas. They're looking for their target. There's a Radiant Sentry down, but there's not a dire
Right
one.
on top of them?
Now they trigger the Lincoln Sphere. Still can't get the notification off. And now Bambo. He finds Ramsey, but he can't reach him. Ramsey's movement speed's too much. Now the Roar's on Bone 7. You back the two of them into the wall. Bone 7 can't go anywhere. He was stunned up for too long. The only thing that's protecting Bambo right now was the Ghost Scepter. It wears off. The buyback comes in from the Weaver, but come with me. He's on the run. I don't know if you can really even call this like a fight. Like right now, it's just a slaughter.
Yeah, I mean, Weaver bought back and time-lapse back into a fight, and he's like, no, I don't want to be here because I don't have my ulti."
Wait. Ramsey's. Sing Sing's got Doppelganger. He doesn't have Manta. The Blink. Oh, nice dodge.
On time.
But Ramses is still waiting for him. They just got to find the real target at that.
Oh,
No! Sing actually mind gamed them.
Wow.
They didn't realize it. Now they got sticky napalm charges. Ramses will actually trigger off this cheese. He's finishing up the racks in front of them all.
Ramses dead?
Yep. He sacrifices himself to take out the melee racks. There's PL getting 1k life up in gold. And then going up to Afterlife. And Weaver takes 1.1k from that one.
Yeah.
They may get more because Scandal is still stuck here. The Ice Blast flies forward. It's a little bit too far off the target.
Getting massive amount of gold for every kill they find here. And yep, they do cancel the Blink Dagger as well. So Scandal, he will not be getting home. Well, he will get home in a coffin.
A body bag, courtesy of Kaipi.
Yes.
But now you get Assault Cuirass over on the Beastmaster.
Oh god.
The Clinks died. You're 1500 away from the Aghanims on the Oracle. And you're actually got like, actually that's the money. He can, actually no, he'll be short. For the Scythe of Vice of the Darkseer.
Yeah, he's a little bit short, but it's just looking really grim right now. I don't know what you're gonna do, but at least they got some money out of this. But all they have to rely on is one range Rax against the Clinks with Desolator. This Ultra Beastmaster from hell. And just, oh, mid lane.
Look at the way Bone 7 tries to get himself some cheap damage. Maelstrom. This is his answer to something.
I mean, I don't think you ever want to go Maelstrom straight up on Weaver like this. Yes, you can proc on both your attacks, which is kind of neat, but it's not your preferred build. This is just a reaction build to, oh, things are not looking great.
That you want Lincolns and you want Deso. Like that's,
I mean,
normally the normal 2 items for a Weaver early on.
It is good to get some damage that's magical against a team with so much armor, against Shivas, against Vlad's and AC, you know, it's kind of nice, but it's still a very mediocre item in terms of damage output.
A 5-man smoke maneuver here from Empire. They actually have enough damage that if they want to, they can just backdoor the range tracks. And Kaipi, they're going to 5-man. Wait, are they going to loop?
Yeah.
If they loop instantly to the left, they're going to find the openings they're searching for.
Oh.
It's not a great position though. Batrai's a little bit too far out. They're going to doom over on the Beastmaster. His Necro is down, but come with me. Evaporated. The wall will also be triggered. And Kaipi a smack bang in the middle of it. They bring down the Beastmaster. He was the first one they initiated on. Bamboo was actually, he cliffed up Oracle. The Flame Break doesn't push him down. But the damage from King Yari just
he's
keeps
operating
going.
from there.
And does he have enough? No, he doesn't.
He tried to solo kill Bambo. That's really funny.
But the range rank still ended up dying. Well, all that happened, and the tier 4 towers are being attacked. So Megas are now up for Team Empire.
I mean,
and Ramsey's going to get himself a solo kill on Bambo. With a crush, it just stops Bambo from getting the Ghost Scepter off. That was the primary thing.
Yeah, this is not going to be good news for anyone outside of Kaipi. I mean, they simply don't have great heroes against Mega Creeps, and their poor AA, he's running around with only a Ghost Scepter. He's like, guys,